It is no secret that Paris is the most popular tourist destination in France. This unique city manages to maintain a rare and beautiful combination of modern cosmopolitan life and a serene village life. So welcome to France. Any attraction in France that can captivate two people. First, I fell for you. Joke, Eiffel Tower. His Louvre Museum and Palace of Versailles. Côte d'Azur, Mont Saint-Michel, Torre Chatox, Cathedral Notre-Dame de Chartres, Provenance, Chamonix Point Blanc, and Alsace Villages. France, culture, costume, and etiquette. This is useful for anyone researching French culture, costumes, manners, etiquette, values, and wanting to understand the people better. You may be going to France in business, for a visit, or even hosting French colleagues or clients in your own country. Remember, this is only a very basic level introduction and is not meant to stereotype all French people you may meet. When it comes to languages in France, French, the official language, is the first language of 88% of the population. Most of those who speak minority languages also speak French, as the minority languages are given no legal recognition. 3% of the population speak German dialects, predominantly in the eastern provinces of Alsace-Lorraine and Moselle. Flemish is spoken by around 90,000 people in the northeast, which is 0.2% of the French population. Around 1 million people near the Italian border. Roughly 1.7% of the population speak Italian. Thus is spoken by 0.1% and mainly along the French-Spanish border. Catalan dialects are spoken in French, Pyrenees by around 260,000 people, or 0.4% of the French population. The Celtic language, Breton, is spoken by 1.2% and mainly in the northwest of France. These three languages have no official status with France. When it comes to facts and statistics, location, Western Europe bordering Andorra, 56.6 km, Belgium, 620 km, Germany, 451 km, Italy, 488 km, Luxembourg, 73 km, Monaco, 4.4 km, Spain, 623 km. If you want to be here in France, I joke, if you want to go in France, everyone assumes the work you can find abroad is always the same. Teaching English, au pairing, or even more stereotypically, bartending. While these types of positions can provide great international experience and do make up the bulk of available jobs for foreigners abroad, they are far from the only jobs for foreigners in France. Instead, there are numerous job opportunities that give foreigners a more realistic picture of what it's like to work in France. Faced with so much geographic and sociological diversity, there are all kinds of unusual, creative, and even fun ways of getting a job in France and making some real euros. There are meeting etiquette and customs in France, such as the handshake is a common form of greeting. Friends may greet each other by lightly kissing on the cheeks, once on the left and once in the right cheek. First names are reserved for family and close friends. Wait until invited before using someone's first name. You are expected to say bonjour or bonsoir, good morning and good evening, with a honorific title monsieur or madame, with entering a shop and a au revoir, a goodbye when leaving. If you live in an apartment building, it is polite to greet your neighbors with the same appellation. On the other hand, we have here in gift-giving etiquettes, such as flowers should be given in odd numbers but not 13, which is considered unlucky. Next, some modern French retained old-style prohibitions against receiving certain flowers, white clematis or chrysanthemums, as they are used of funerals, red carnations, as they symbolize bad will, any white flowers as they are used of weddings. When it comes to geography in France, France is located in Western Europe to the southeast of the United Kingdom, west of Italy and Germany, and northeast of Spain. The country covers 211,209 square miles or 547,030 square kilometers, and approximately 64 million people call the nation home. The capital and largest city is Paris, which is home to more than 2 million people. And in case you couldn't miss, the national language is French. So let's have a brief history in France. The earliest humans in France date back away before the croissant was invented, about 50 years ago. Before it was known as France, a country called Gaul occupied approximately the same place. Gaul was conquered by Rome in the 1st century BC, which led to the Gauls adopting the Roman language and culture. Around 400 AD, Germanic tribes known as the Franks began entering Gaul, which is where France derived its modern name. In the year 843, the Treaty of Verdun created a territory called Western Francia, which was the precursor to modern France. Several noble families ruled France until the monarchy was overthrown during the French Revolution. In 1798, a war that was the basis for the film of Marie Antoinette. About 10 years after the revolution, a guy named Napoleon Bonaparte seized control of France, declaring himself the Emperor of France. He waged several wars and conquered a good portion of Europe before being defeated at the Battle of Waterloo.